and happy Sunday. I usually don't vlog on Sundays, but one, I just have missed vlogging. It's been a really long time since I picked up the vlog camera. And two, it is the start or the end, I don't know, of a very exciting week. I've got a lot going on. I've been in like a very creative, let's get stuff done, let's really plan ahead for the new year mode. So I like to capture some of it for me and for you. The biggest thing that is happening is I am relaunching the Freelance Friday Club, and I'm feeling very, very pumped up about it. Anyway, I'm rambling. The point is the Freelance Friday Club is here, freelancefriday.club. You can join right now, link below. And I'm working in the future because by the time you're watching, it's done. But right now I am kind of all over the place. So come to work with me while I prepare this actual launch. How sunny it is. It is like so beautiful. This is the last sunny day for probably minimum a week, so decided to hop out and grab some Chipotle. Chipotle is like my weakness. It's like the only kind of fast food around here that has vegan options, so I go there a lot even though I hate it. Like I'm always disappointed by my Chipotle order. They always like, I don't know, but whatever. I just wanted to get out of the house post filming and before I start working on some more stuff, so soak up a little bit of the sunshine at least. It's been a morning. It's 1:10 p.m. and I'm finally well, I've been doing a lot of stuff, okay? I did a bunch of writing in the morning, took a walk, then had a meeting, and now I am going to film this welcome video. So I found a really cool program. It's called tele.tv. It's basically like Loom or Vidyard, but it's just way, way cooler. You can really control a lot more of how your video looks and just make it look really cool. You can add call to actions to each video, lots more customization on it, and it's not really that expensive compared to Loom. So long story short, I'm going to be using that to record a little welcome video for Freelance Friday Club members because we can customize the emails that go out once they sign up. So I can, put a little link to a video that welcomes people, gives a little tour of the site and things like that. So I'm going to do that. I got a little prototype in that I'm wearing. I think it's pretty cute. So I'm having guest instructors in the Freelance Friday Club. Every month, hopefully, I'll have like a new workshop or course from somebody other than me inside of the course, which I'm excited about, or inside of the membership. And I just thought I'm paying them and compensating them for their time, but also I'm like, I want to give a little gift. The back says freelancefriday.club. And I also got the charcoal gray t-shirt. First of all, you guys let me know, if you were a guest instructor, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a t-shirt that's maybe like more neutral? Would you prefer a fun colored hoodie? Or we could do a neutral hoodie. Or I also ordered these a few weeks ago. Just a good old water bottle. Great. I am exhausted. I feel like my voice is slowly dying. I just talked for like an hour straight reviewing some portfolios for my students, and I'm done teaching for the year, kind of. I mean, I'm going to be teaching in the Freelance Friday Club as well, but it's a little bit of a different format. So feeling good, feeling a little tired. Gonna grab some food, I think. Some Lebanese food, I think, sounds pretty delicious, but also like not nutritious that I'm gonna feel bad tomorrow, because I definitely need to keep the energy, keep the momentum up. Basically tomorrow I just need to switch over the URL. Before I get too deep in this vlog, I wanna back it up a little bit and explain to you what exactly I'm doing. So I've had the Freelance Friday Club since 2019. It's my membership group. I am moving it from one platform to another, and the platform that I'm going with is called Uscreen. I've talked about Uscreen before. It is an amazing tool, and I'm so excited to finally be able to use it for my own community. If you are a YouTuber, a podcaster, a content creator, a TikToker, if you have any type of community or want to have any type of community, building on a membership can be a great way to establish some recurring revenue, so you're not just relying on those one-off payments. And it's also great because it just enables you to have a really great connection with your audience, which is so important to me. So maybe you're a health and fitness coach like Boho Beautiful, or maybe you have a more creative focus like Filmmakers Academy. Either way, Uscreen can really help you nurture that most loyal and engaged segment of your audience. One of my favorite features of Uscreen is the community feature. It allows my members to not only connect with myself and, ask me questions about the videos and just about freelancing and content creation and all of that, but it also enables them to connect with one another. Some of the feedback from the Freelance Friday Club has been that my members have met some of their best friends in the club. Like, how cool is that? Just getting to connect over shared interests, chit chat, help each other out. It truly is like the best part of the Freelance Friday Club and of Uscreen's features. Another thing that I really love is the ability to host premium content. So that's exactly my strategy. One of the things that I'm introducing with this relaunch of Freelance Friday Club is introducing new premium courses that are available to my members. So Uscreen allows me to upload the videos and then kind of segment them and reorder them into collections or basically courses or playlists that are available to my members exclusively. So I'm actually doing a new mini course every single month to Freelance Friday Club members, and they also get access to some of my legacy courses like the Video Lab and the Online Business Launch Lab. And as you'll see throughout this video, launching anything takes a lot of work. Like, I will never lie to you and say that launching or business in general is easy. It certainly takes some time, takes some energy, takes some creativity. But the great thing about Uscreen is that they really allowed me to operate in my zone of genius by doing a lot of the heavy lifting for me. I have never felt more supported by a platform or a tool that I used. I was really just focused on like the branding stuff and doing some of the community stuff, like reaching out to guest instructors. They did all of the actual user migration for me. They gave me so much support for migrating my domain over. So if you are like me and you're a planner and you're thinking about 2024 and you're like, is a membership right for me? Does it make sense with my business model, with my goals? I definitely encourage you to reach out to Uscreen. They are so helpful. They'll help you come up with a game plan and answer any of your questions that you might have about memberships in general or Uscreen, the platform and its capabilities. Couldn't recommend them anymore. You can go ahead and click the link down in the description if you think that might be something that you're interested in doing. You can also let them know that Latasha sent you if you want. And thanks so much to Uscreen for being so kind to sponsor this video. Launch week continues. I woke up not feeling super great, but I'm getting it together. I had a call with a former SMMA student to have like a little testimonial call. I like to ask questions, how things went, what they suggest. It was really good. Her name's Leah. She's amazing. And I also had a meeting with my instructional designer to get a little update on a project that we're working on, which is, I'll just tell you now because it's going to be out really soon. We are revamping the social media management toolbox, which is very exciting. We are creating Notion templates for it, a little like Notion workbook. It's going to be so cool. We'll talk more about that later because right now we got to focus on Freelance Friday Club launch. It's officially go time. I'm making a comfort food lunch for myself. I'm making mashed potatoes and tofu because I just, yeah, like I said, I had like a headache, wasn't really feeling super good. So I'm about to get cozy. I'm literally gonna pull my couch out and work here for the rest of the day. Luckily, I think I'm done with all on-camera stuff, so I can just be really, real simple and just lay on the couch and get the rest of the stuff done. So it's exciting. I'm very excited for it to one, be off of my plate, and two, just to have it out in the world because I just think it's such a major improvement. When I look back at the old site, I'm like, this is so much cooler. I swear there is never a dull moment when it comes to launching stuff. So I'm sitting here chilling, all cozy, cozied out, thinking, you know what, I'll just do really simple writing work today, and my whole site just disappears. Love that for me. So I transferred my domain over, freelancefriday.club. On the uscreen side, it said it was a success. And on my Mighty Networks, that was the old platform that I was using, I just assumed that the old subdomain would kick in. So it used to be called like freelancefridayclub.mn.co. So I just sent out a push notification to all my members saying, hey, migration is happening today. You can still access the site through freelancefridayclub.mn.co. You know, blah, 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 blah. Here's what to expect. And once I transferred it, the site is just nothing. It's just nothing. I cannot even get into it as an admin. So that's a little concerning. I mean, I have told my members, you know, weeks ago, it's happening, like no one should be freaking out, but undoubtedly somebody is going to be like, what the heck? And also, I just hope it's not gone forever because there's stuff, you know, that I want to get from it, and I can't even like cancel my subscription. I can't even get into it at all. So I had to just send an email saying urgent to Mighty Networks' help team. Really hope they get back to me quickly to figure out how to do this. But this is why I wanted to do it early, because technically my launch is tomorrow. And so I just wanted to make sure like all the domains are working and, you know, issues are worked out before it's officially go time. AppSumo won Black Friday and it hasn't even started yet. How freaking cute is this PR package? I mean, if you were around for the 90s, you understand. If you weren't, I don't know why you're watching. No, I'm joking. You're welcome here, but I'm old. Yeah, this is like a little Windows inspired PR package. So they sent like a little belt bag, which I love. I'm going to use this all the time. And just some little goodies, like super cute, super thoughtful. There's even a QR code that links over to a video talking about their Black Friday stuff. I just love intentional PR like this. And it's very of the moment because I told you I'm looking to send my instructors some little goodies. Obviously, I don't have AppSumo budget here, so like I wish I could do something this cute. Maybe like in the future, maybe we need to just speak that into existence. But yeah, just like kind of got me thinking, even just the QR code idea. I'm like, maybe I should just record a little video, link over in a QR code, just, you know, a little thank you video, that kind of thing. I don't know. But I'm about to film some videos. Let's go upstairs actually and talk because I gotta get moving today. I am about to film my what's new in social media monthly video, which actually this is something I feel like I need to talk to you all about. I feel like I have a lot to catch up with you. Maybe we'll do like a little sit down at the end of this video. First, the launch. So yesterday was technically launch. Did y'all just see that? I wasn't feeling great. I told you that I had been having like a headache and just wasn't feeling amazing. So that was a little stressful, but luckily Norris, he handled a lot of like the back end stuff, and uscreen, their team was amazing and just did a lot of the stuff for me too. So all went well. Launching is emotional. I haven't really launched something new in a long time, and I kind of forgot how emotional it can be, because it's like you put all of your energy, all of your love, all of your, you know, attention, every last little bit of, you know, alertness you have into this. I think sometimes people think that like you launch something, you know, you open the doors to something and just it sells out that day. I think the Freelance Friday Club has always been a bit of a slower sell because people need to really, you know, it's about building a relationship with other people and with myself. So like, even if somebody's intrigued, they still need a little bit more. Like they still need to kind of understand what they're getting. And that also wasn't my strategy for launch. My strategy is to get people over to the free course. So uscreen has a really cool feature where you can choose content that lives on your membership site to be basically like a lead magnet. And it gives them a little landing page and everything where they can pop their email in. And then it gives them some incentive to actually join the full membership, which is cool. It went well. I'm feeling good. It does feel like a weight off my shoulders. Very excited about that. And just, it looks so cool. Like one of my members tagged me in something today saying that the app deserves a spot on his home screen. And like, it's just so cool. Like we have our own app now, right there, Freelance Friday Club. And you open it up, You get all this content, and you can also connect with the community on there. And it just looks so freaking official. Like I said, I want to talk to you about some content stuff just because I've been feeling very lost. Has anybody else felt lost? I've felt lost. So I'll talk about that in a second, but first I need to create the content. Today's gonna be one of those rare days that is a film, edit, upload day all in one, or schedule day, because my podcast needs to go out tomorrow. And with the launch, I haven't had time. I also like to film these relatively real time, just in case any last minute stories break. So let's go from this to this, and let's start filming. Okie dokie. I am done filming. Also did an impromptu Instagram live while I was getting ready, which was actually really fun. I don't like doing Instagram lives. They freak me out, but I don't know. I just decided let's do one. It was cool. I like when I push myself, because it was actually really fun to chat with people in just a more casual way, I think. I don't love the footage. I look a little off center, and like this face friend thing that I have going on here is not looking great, but I don't have time to be picky because this video needs to go out in like 15 hours. So we're just gonna be okay with it. We'll keep it moving. Good morning, or actually good afternoon. It's like 2 p.m. on Saturday. It feels like morning because I slept in a little late. I was so tired. We went out to a comedy show last night, which I'd never been to a comedy show until I met this friend who does comedy, and so fun. If you've never been to like a local improv or comedy show, you should put it on your to-do list. I'm serious. It is such a stress reliever. Launch happened, and then like normally that's usually kind of my only focus is that. So I feel like I can be really clear, and just focused. But I actually have a million other things going on between now and like February. I have a workshop for a community, for a brand that I'm working with. And then I have a keynote speech due the next day. A keynote speech, which I'll let you figure out how much of that I have completed. I'll let you guess here. So that speech I'm giving in early December, which is gonna be here like before we know it. It's less than a month away. I'm flying out to San Francisco for it. And then I have perhaps Vegas in January, and then Social Media Marketing World in February again. I've gotten a few questions from people on Instagram if I will be at Social Media Marketing World again, and I will. Please let me know if you're going in the comments. I'll probably send out like an email to my email list. I was thinking of maybe doing like a little meetup. I don't know. I'm a little afraid of that kind of stuff just because I know there's, weird people in the world, but assuming I come armed with lots of strong men, I think we'll be okay. I think it would be fun to do a little meetup for anyone who's attending Social Media Marketing World, or just anyone who's around San Diego and maybe can't attend because, tickets are a little pricey. Maybe we can just do like a little lunch, or I don't know. Let me know if you're going though. I kind of want to get like an initial head count and then plan it out from there. But anyway, the point is I've got a lot of crap going on, and yeah, I'm basically booked from now till February. I also have client stuff in between there. I have my own, projects I need to launch and sell, and, because those things, like, while they're nice, even when they're paid, they don't pay the bills. A speaking gig is typically not as much as like I could earn from working with a client or launching a course or something like that. So I'm just feeling overwhelmed. And then at the same time, even though I'm booked and busy, I also feel like a loser. I have a vlog on this channel from like a couple years ago, maybe a few years ago at this point, called I Feel Like a Loser. And I keep just like, kind of like when I'm thinking about what I'm gonna vlog, what I'm gonna share with you guys for the next clip, that vlog just keeps popping into my head, and I'm like, whatever. Maybe this is I Feel Like a Loser part 2. Yes, I've had the best year in business that I've ever had, but what lights me up is not dollars. Like, of course, it's a business, so I need to make money because that's what a business is, and I need to survive and eat and all of that stuff. But if I don't feel like I'm really connecting or like I'm really making an impact, that I place way higher value on than a dollar amount. So I think that's what I'm struggling with a little bit, is I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I need to do better. I feel like I need to do better in that regard. And one thing I've been thinking about, I've been just paying attention to my YouTube analytics, my kind of little social media news videos, the what's new in social, those seem to be the things that are consistently performing. I can, they're reliable consistently every single month that I do those. They get a good number of views, a good number of comments. I have really interesting conversations with some of you, like when I send out the email blasts or in the YouTube comments. I feel like they're really, piquing some interest. Again, I'm not even looking at sales metrics. I haven't like tried to sell anything through those. I'm just looking at how are we connecting? What's resonating? What are you enjoying? Because that's really what I want to do at the end of the day. What I'm trying to figure out though is like, well, how do I scale that? Because right now I'm doing it once per month. And part of me feels like that's why it's successful, is because like, you only need to tune in once a month and get kind of like all the stories that you need. But the other side of me is like, well, what if I just did, a weekly video like that? Or whenever something big happened, what if I just reacted to that? I don't know. I would really love to know, like if you've watched this far into the video, I definitely consider you kind of like the inner circle, somebody who probably actually consistently watches. I would love to know, just if you have any insight on that, like, would you like more of those? Do you care? Maybe you're watching the vlogs and you actually don't care about those videos. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I also have had this eye issue. If you followed along on Instagram, you've heard about it. I don't want to bore you too much on here. This eye, I'm sure you can notice that it still looks weird. This one is pretty back to normal. My eye doctor said it's okay to wear makeup. I haven't really been wearing makeup, barely at all. The only reason I'm putting on makeup right now is because I'm going to this vegan Thanksgiving fundraiser later today. So I want to look a little nice. Anyway, I want to show you what I'm doing to put together this workshop for Tuesday. I feel like it's a genius idea. It might not be, but I feel like it is. So let's see. Got my blankie. Yes, I called it a blankie. I'm turning on my microphone right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to just like talk through this workshop like it were a podcast right now to myself, no pressure, probably open up the window and just kind of talk and share what I would share if I were recording a podcast. Then we're going to upload it to this tool that I believe I've told you about before. It's called Cast Magic. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll put like a screenshot, but you can basically choose how you're going to upload your video or audio and what you want it to kind of prepare it for. So I do this for YouTube and podcasting so I can get show notes. It'll like transcribe it for me and then I can edit the text and it gives me, like timestamps and a little bit of summary stuff. It does give, AI social content if you want to use that. I don't really use that. I write my own social content, but basically I'm going to put it into there and just be able to get the transcript and see what kind of prompts it pulls out of my little podcast. And then I'm going to use that to create the slides, because a lot of times I think creating presentation slides first, I actually don't think it ends well. Like I don't think it creates the best user experience, because it lends itself to allow you to force you to kind of like read off the slides, and that's not what slides are supposed to be. They're supposed to be visual aids. So I want to actually get my thoughts out first and then see where I need visuals, if that makes sense. Maybe this is a giant waste of time, but I feel like it's going to be helpful for me. And we're gonna start talking. Anyway, I'm gonna go to this Thanksgiving dinner. It should be fun. I'm gonna try really hard to just unplug today. I've got like the bones of this workshop done. I just need to put them together in slides now, which I guess I'll do tomorrow or Monday. And just gonna try to enjoy and relax. I really hope you enjoyed. It was a little bit of a whirlwind. I hope it didn't give you anxiety, because I am a little anxious right now, but always like to just show what real life is like. You should join the Freelance Friday Club. It is live now. It is seriously so much fun. I had this membership for years. I started it in 2019. Actually, it was really funny because somebody went through and liked my Instagram story highlights I don't know why, but it was perfect timing because it brought me back to 2019 when I was hosting this group on a Zoom call. There were like 3 or 4 of us on the call. It was super out of my comfort zone, but it has evolved into this point where we have, over 100 members, amazing members who have gotten so much from it. It's just a really good time. Actually, let's go ahead and do a little coupon code for anyone who's watching on YouTube, especially if you watched to this point. I'll put a coupon code up here and down in the description box if you want to give it a go. So I'll talk to you all soon. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Let me know what you think about the many questions that I've asked, if you don't mind, particularly about content. Like what do you want to see more of? It's really helpful for me to know. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.